Just about everyone is ready for more jobs to come to Michigan. Unfortunately, in this tough economy, it's hard to find very many things for Michigan to be thankful for. One bright spot on the horizon are clean energy jobs. We need to grow more of these good-paying local jobs. We need to let our leaders know that Michigan must grow our investments in this area. And we want to send a clear message to CEOs of big utilities to be part of the solution by ending the coal rush that is chasing away jobs and hitting ratepayers and consumers right in the wallet. That's why we're here today with a message for Consumers Energy CEO David Joes. Mr. Joes, don't be a turkey. Drop your plans for a new coal plant in Bay City. We're announcing a statewide petition that we will deliver to Mr. Joes. The petition is www.progressmichigan.org/beyondcoal. We urge all Michigan citizens to get online, visit the website, and sign this petition, which will call on Mr. Joes to drop the coal plant he wants to build in Bay City. Now I would like to invite Gussie to speak about her concerns as a ratepayer.
This year, tens of thousands of Michigan citizens made their voices heard, and they opposed the building of new coal-burning power plants. I am one of them. We attended town hall meetings, we wrote letters to newspapers, or we signed online petitions to say no new coal plants. An investment in coal plants is a risky business. We will pay the price to try to keep up with the environmental protection rules that are standards for the future. We will continue to spend our money out of state to pay for coal when it could be better spent on clean energy and clean energy jobs right here in Michigan. My family contributes every month to the Consumers Green Generation Program. This is an extra payment on our part for the research, development, and purchase of clean energy for Michigan. But I am outraged that I will be asked as a customer of consumers to pay up to 30% more for coal plants that would bring more pollution and fewer jobs to Michigan than the development of clean energy would. I'm a proud citizen of the city of Grand Rapids, which is a green community. Grand Rapids has more LEED certified buildings than any other city in the U.S. We will soon be building a state-of-the-art recycling plant. We pay extra to buy clean energy to power our city, and this is the way of the future. Since 2001, plans to build over 100 coal plants across America have been discarded, shot down. Now, Mr. Joes still wants to build a coal plant in Bay City, even though the Michigan Public Service Commission says we don't need it. Well, Mr. Joes, I'm here to ask you, as one of your customers, to do what is right for Michigan. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, I urge you to help create the gift of clean energy jobs for Michigan families and help our economy move into the future, not back to the past. Invest in clean alternative energy, not coal plants. Marta will tell us more about the pollution caused by coal plants.
We all know of the dangers of coal plants. Coal plants create pollution that endangers infants and small children, seniors, and people with weakened immune systems. It puts our Great Lakes, land, and air at risk, which threatens communities that depend on tourism, hunting, and fishing. Now we're hearing more and more about how coal ash, the byproduct of coal plants, and the dangers that they pose. Last year, a gigantic coal ash spill in Tennessee swamped more than 300 acres of property. The federal government is considering putting tough new safety and health safeguards against coal ash, which can cause cancer and diseases affecting the kidneys, liver, and brain. If federal standards are put into place, consumers and ratepayers will pay more for coal. More than 2.1 million tons of ash is stored in Michigan, according to the Detroit News in a report on November 16th. That's a lot of coal we need less of, not more. Coal plants are a step backward for Michigan. We need to look to the future, and that means more clean energy. Now I'd like to invite Aaron up to speak more about the solution we're seeking for Michigan.
Thank you, Marta. My name is Aaron Knott, and I'm the Deputy Director with Michigan Citizen Action. We fight every day for consumers' rights right here in Michigan, and we're proud to join the Clean Energy Now Coalition and lend our voice to ensure that consumers are heard. In light of all the warnings about the dangers of coal, it would not be prudent to go ahead and build a new plant. Mr. Joes, don't lead Michigan citizens down this dangerous path. The billions of dollars that go into a coal plant could instead be used to invest in more clean energy. Investments in green energy would increase annual household income in Michigan by $667 to $750 per household. The evidence keeps growing that clean energy is the future of job creation, not coal, and Michigan citizens will all benefit. According to the September report by the Natural Resource Defense Council, Michigan can meet its energy needs through a combination of wind power, biomass, and other renewable energy sources, coupled with an aggressive energy efficiency program. Among the NRDC's findings include energy efficiency programs alone could save Michigan $3 billion in electricity costs over the next 20 years. Also, clean renewable energy is less expensive, cleaner, faster, and more economically robust, and creates more jobs in Michigan than a 20th century plan based on new but obsolete large power plants driven by fossil fuels. Mr. Joes needs to hear from all of us, and he needs to hear from us now. That's why we're rolling out this important petition and asking all Michigan citizens to make their voices heard. Please go online and sign the petition at www.progressmichigan.org/beyondcoal. We urge everyone to sign this petition and help move Michigan away from coal and toward a strong, clean energy future. Now I'd like to introduce Lee to conclude.
Michigan has a tradition of hard work and looking forward. Together we can look into a clean energy future for Michigan that will create green energy jobs for Michigan workers. Coal is an outdated technology and will increase rates for fewer Michigan jobs and more pollution. They deserve a future that will create Michigan jobs and strengthen our energy independence here in Michigan. Michigan families are hungry for 21st century jobs for clean energy. We are asking that David Joes, Consumer CEO, please commit to green energy. Don't use our money and send it out of state for more coal. Keep our money home. Keep our money for Michigan workers. Michigan's a great manufacturing state. CEO David Joes, we need you to commit to green energy. Michigan workers, don't send our money out of state to buy coal. Don't send our money out of state to buy energy when we can make it right here in Michigan. That's what we do best. Mr. Joes, do not send us a turkey for Thanksgiving. Commit to green energy. In Grand Rapids has made that commitment to renewable energy, and we're paying for that. Grand Rapids leads the nation in LEED certified buildings per capita, a renewable energy portfolio standard. We're paying our hard-earned money for that, and now David Joes wants to send our money out of state to buy coal and destroy other states' natural beauty for our beauty. Mr. Joes, do not send my money as a consumer's ratepayer out of state. Mr. Joes from CMS Consumers Energy, please buy green energy, commit to Michigan workers, commit to a green energy economy. Don't spend our hard-earned dollars out of state to buy coal from West Virginia, to buy coal from Montana and from Wyoming. Please go to progressmichigan.org Beyond Coal to sign our petition. Ratepayers across the state need to stand up and tell Consumers Energy, Mr. Joes, no more coal plants. We want a green energy economy. We want those thousands of green jobs here in Michigan. Coal only takes away jobs from Michigan green job workers.